I didn't associate myself with the type of person that I guess I thought would have an eating disorder.
Earlier in the show, we introduced you to Erin O'Connell, a transgender woman who shared her journey to recovering from an eating disorder. This Eating Disorder Awareness Week, we want to take this issue further in depth. Johns Hopkins says the numbers are even more staggering in terms of eating disorders among young people. Research indicates from 2018 to 2022, eating disorders doubled in children under 17 years old. Joining us now to discuss this crisis is Joe Oria with AdventHealth Porter Hospital. Joe, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you.
Glad you're here. You're an expert with adolescent eating disorders. We're moving in the wrong direction here, and I know this is an oversimplified question, but why are we seeing this so much among young people?
So, first of all, I would say that this is the kind of a part of the overall trend of declining mental health when it comes to younger individuals, kind of starting millennial, Gen Z, and even younger. So that's really a part of the overall trend there. And then also too, you have really the rise in social media, which has really given that comparison part really difficult and has led to a lot of low self-esteem among younger individuals.
I'm a child of the 90s. The pressures were so hard then. I can't imagine how social media adds to that now for young people. The pressures with editing, the unrealistic body standards, weight loss drugs. Is this playing a big role in these trends in terms of the number of eating disorders?
It definitely is. And I think there's a couple different aspects to that. One of them is there's just so much bullying from peers on social media. You post a picture, you're going to get a whole slew of people commenting on how you look, right? And then you have a lot of influencers and people with this sort of ideal body type, right? And it's very heavily curated photos and videos, not exactly realistic of how people look in real life. So you see that over and over and over again, and you're going to get a real distorted view about how you're supposed to look. If you don't look like that, then you're not good enough according to your own thoughts. So it's really, really troubling that way.
We had to deal with the magazines, but it's just exploded with this. So as parents, what can we do?
So there's a couple things that I think would be very useful. One of them is that smartphones do have timers on social media apps. So you can only allow, let's say, to be on a certain app for an hour or something like that. Also, I think the biggest thing too is for parents, first be aware. Be aware of the trends, be aware of all the different kinds of apps there are. The kids now are, especially younger individuals, are so technologically savvy. They know what's trending, they know the apps, they know everything. And so trying to be aware as much as you can. But I think the biggest thing too is being aware of sudden behavior change. So if you're looking at exercise as an example, are they starting to exercise a lot more than normal? Are they starting to reduce their eating? Right? Are they isolating from family and friends? If you notice and act on those behavior changes, you'll be able to get help sooner rather than later.
All right. Great information for parents. Joe Oria with AdventHealth Porter Hospital. Thank you so much for your time and sharing this important information today.
Joe, thank you.